Again, kind of build some momentum. It didn't happen. You guys lose, but just talk about what you'd like to see, on that Saturday game after coming off a nice win over Sonoma.
Now, we were proud of our performance Thursday night in front of Lumberjack Arena there, and hitting on all cylinders, playing tough down the stretch, and found a way to win. And it was two teams that hadn't had a lot of success, and ironically, the game kind of ended that way with two missed free throws on our part, and them missing a shot just before the buzzer. So it was just going to walk away with a steal of a win, and that's how it ended. But we were happy with it. We know our players played hard. They're tough, and they continue to grind and get better. So that did build some momentum for us. And going into Saturday night's game, we felt good about ourselves, and like you said, came up a little bit short.
You continue to see growth, especially in the young players on the squad. That's definitely with this season. Obviously, you'd like to see better results, but we, at least stat-wise, we continue to see growth with the freshmen.
We do, and that's our focus, is to get these young players experience, which they're getting a full dosage of this year, to get better every day as a team, as a unit, and understand just how important the small details are, defensively especially, on how to get a stop now and then is really our goal. A lot of teams are trying to get 5 stops in a row. We're just trying to get a stop and feel good about some of our fundamentals defensively and get better with these freshmen and new faces that we have.
Last couple of teams, not the best record, is going to face another team that has struggled. Is it more kind of, you're facing these hungry teams, how do you approach that? Is it more like, man, even though, you almost got broke the records knowing that here's another squad just fighting right now to, kind of change their season around?
It's really a breaking point here as we come into the halfway point here within a week or two. That some teams are chippy, they're a little angry, and they're not winning as many games as they like or projected or reaching all their goals as part of the season. So teams are a little chippy. And on the other end, you got teams that are rolling, and we've been in that position before where the strong get stronger and their learning curve gets steepened and they become a train, a locomotive, a tough team to stop. And that's what's happening on the upper echelon right now, I guarantee you that. But at the same time, you got these other teams that are scrapping and fighting, and so you have two different games. Cal State LA, they're towards the top of the league. They're a polished machine, that's feeling good about themselves, where Cal State Dominguez Hills on Friday night, we got a team that's like us. We're scrapping for a win and playing hard. Proud of that, but at the same time trying to get that done.
A lot of new members, but for some of the, the veterans guys on the team, and obviously, all the battles that you guys have had with the Dominguez, both postseason and regular season, you guys have had some memorable battles. New players, come to the teams, but when these two teams lock heads, it seems like it's always a battle.
It seems like every week we're talking about a rivalry and how Sonoma considers us rival, and to get that win last Thursday night, we're very proud of. And you look at the Dominguez games here in the last 5 years, and it's got its own rivalry, its history of games. If you take a look at the last 2 years, Dominguez has been a turning point for us. Going down there and winning. Last year, I think, resulted in a 5 out of 6 game winning streak. The year before, it was a 10 out of 11 game winning streak. So maybe this is the special ingredient we need to go down there and get started with a win and maybe get on a roll.
There you go. And looking at video of Dominguez, what have you seen about them, and what will be your game plan on Friday?
Both teams are athletic, so we're not just preparing for one team, our next game this particular week, but we have the luxury to prepare for both these teams coming up because they're so like, they're so similar, they're athletic, they're long, they're deep in roster, and both teams are well coached and do similar tactics. So we're going to go down there and prepare for 80 minutes of basketball within a 48-hour period of time in Los Angeles, and take our Humboldt County team down there our 5 local players and our freshmen, and see if we can make some noise down in Los Angeles, Southern California.
For you guys, starting lineup, does that stay the same, or any changes coming or anything like that?
It's been a revolving door, our starting lineup, and I think it'll continue to be that way. We're giving everybody an opportunity, everybody a shot, and sometimes that magic works right off the top, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it comes in the second half. It comes in all shapes and forms for us right now. So we're, it's a healthy environment to go to practice if you're a person on this roster. You may not have played last game, and you may start next. That has happened, and I'm sure that'll continue to happen. It's day by day. We're taking a look at who's playing hard, who's diving on the floor for loose balls, who's taking charges, who's helping a teammate out defensively and giving them the next opportunity.
Cool. That's all I got. Was that Danny or?